And welcome back to the Zanpakuto Creation Series. Today's Zanpakuto Creation Series video comes to us from Rokudame Varus and Retsuden Varus, who asked the question, what is Minato Namikaze's Zanpakuto? The father of Naruto, the fourth Hokage, what is this dude's Zanpakuto? So Minato's we actually don't get to know a lot about Minato, although because we only really see him in flashbacks and then when he gets resurrected. But I feel like I feel like this is one of those occasions where the ability of the character in their series does translate to what a Zanpakuto for them would look like. So let's get to it. It's a Kido type first and foremost. He's a very intelligent, methodical individual. I don't see him as just like a hard melee type. I also don't really see him as an elemental type that much. If you want to make an argument, maybe he's got like a lightning type. I could see it, but I don't really buy it. His standard Zanpakuto would take the form of sealed katana. This would make sense for me just because I don't see like a Tanto at all. Waka's actually could have made sense, but he looks like a kind of guy who would just have a katana. His release though would be Flash, and that makes sense. He's the yellow Flash. Now Shikai would be Blink Eagle, and Infinite Blink Eagle would be the Bankai, which would translate to, oh god, another name from Google Translate, which probably isn't correct. Tenmetsu Igoru and Mugen no Tetsumon Igoru. The spirit of this would be like a large golden eagle, but it'd be almost like a glowing golden eagle. I like the idea of it being like kind of like a bird of some kind, of like something fast and powerful, but intelligent and wise looking. Because he was considered to be one of the best Hokage, even though his reign was short-lived. So it's Shikai. The Shikai of this blade, not surprisingly, would be his three-pronged kunai. I just think it makes sense that it would be this. This translates very well to it. And I could see an opponent who doesn't know what this guy's abilities are be like, what is this? Is that your Shikai's Shinigami? Please. I'm trying to think of like, let's say, is that your Shikai Shinigami? Yami. Please. And, he fires it. But what the Shikai would be is it's a teleportation Zanpakuto. The user can teleport to the location of the kunai located, leaving a trail of Ryatsu, like a concentrated laser. And the trail lasts up to up to 10 seconds after the move. So basically, even though it's not like an elemental base, it is actually it does have an offensive capability. It's not just the sheer just teleportation jutsu. It is the fact that when he teleports from wherever his location is to wherever he decides that he's going to just show up with the kunai, there is a laser that can last, like concentrated, like almost a concentrated line of just pure Ryatsu that would basically just shred someone. And more or less, what he can do is just throw. Now, the catch here, and we are already, Shinigami are fast as hell thanks to Shimpo and things along those lines. Now, you add that with a teleportation, and you got an individual who could basically carve you up, in theory, if they're not careful. Now, the catch about this is that it leaves a trail, but directly behind the person, because it's, he's teleporting to the kunai. And he can teleport to where it is if it gets embedded. He can just teleport to where it is mid throw and just grab it and do it again. But if someone dodges it, they're not going to be directly hit by it unless they say like dodge it with their head and then be like, and then move their head back, and then all of a sudden the line's there and just get a laser through their head and kills them. That's entirely possible, but really it's I think what this would actually be is he would use it in quick succession, but also be very well versed in hand-to-hand combat. Minato, I think, would actually be more akin to, like, say, a Yoruichi type fighter, or maybe not a Soifone, quite, because it's not a melee type Zanpakuto designed specifically for melee combat. That's not what it is. But it's a Kido with a support offensive ability that, when combined with melee combat, can become very dangerous, especially if you use it in quick succession. Which then makes the Bankai, I think, pretty which makes the Bankai, I think, pretty much what you'd expect. Basically, it multiplies into 10 other kunai on it, basically kind of attached to a string, a reishi string, basically, that he is controlling and manipulating all his own. And basically, when the kunai appear, excuse me, 10 kunai appear, and when the kunai lands, it sends the target straight to the kunai in the user's hand. Essentially, what this is that it's actually a bit inverse of the ability. Because I had to remember when I wrote down what it does. But it's actually an inverse of the teleportation ability. Instead of him being able to teleport to other locations, other locations with the kunai, whenever the target gets hit by a kunai, they are teleported directly to there's two longer kunai. I would say there's two main kunai he has that are slightly longer. They're now maybe the length of more like a dagger than just the kunai. But so basically when they get hit by the kunai, they are instead teleported directly to Minato for just a quick instant kill, to the throat or something like this. But yeah, I think the teleportation abilities and aspects to this are going to be very crucial to to Minato's abilities. Now, it does sacrifice the offensive capability that Minato has in terms of the energy, the reishi strings. But still, I think this makes sense because he's not a truly offensive individual. He is more of a strategist, but he's also a very dangerous individual. So I think this makes sense for Minato Zanpakuto, ultimately. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Hit the bell if you want to be notified. If you have an idea for a Zanpakuto, if you like this Zanpakuto, let me know. But if you have a different idea for Minato's Zanpakuto, let me know. Until then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you folks next time.